Who was I chasing? That ass Darren Till.
Why don't we just do karate combat?
He don't want to do it, dude. He's a Which camera?
Any of them.
Darren Till, you're a
Oh, shit.
I was getting screwed all over. There was no proper guide. Only somewhat guide I had was right after the show, before Dana took us to strip clubs. He was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you get out of here and that kick comes out, everybody's coming out. You better be careful. I didn't know. When I left the organization, people thought I left for money, but they don't know the real truth. So I'll say the truth right now. And listen up, because I may never say this again. When I left the organization, the night that I fought Kelvin Gastelum for the UFC, they wanted me.
The Casuals. We don't know nothing at all.
Whoa, welcome back to the Casuals MMA. We are a combat sports and MMA show hosted by very, very casual, ashy Asian fans that don't
ashy.
know anything at all.
You guys will be so surprised. Look how ashy this is.
My name is Gilbert. That is David. That is Nick. And guys, we have a very special guest here. He knows so much about MMA. He knows so much about our culture. This is going to be a learning experience. Give it up for the one and only Uriah Primetime Hall.
Let's go. So we finally made it.
Today.
Oh, yeah.
So he's doing the African accent so he can say up shit. Nobody will say anything. Nobody will.
What is this Asian?
What
Huh?
is this here?
What is this? They're bad. Hey, you are gay. You are gay.
I'm just not gonna step on that topic.
Welcome to the podcast.
Before the pod, we were talking. I was like, man, you're traveling a lot. So right now you are civilian, Uriah Hall.
I'm a regular civilian.
How's that transition been, just being a guy? Not beating up people.
It feels good. It feels normal. It feels boring. I'm still an athlete. I'm still a competitor. And, you know, I watch fights. I'm like, I can kick that dude's ass. But the competitive nature in me hasn't died yet. And I think maybe when I get to a certain age, it will diminish. But now I still train with like the 20-year-olds because I still want to keep that ignite. Because, you know, I do some opportunities such as the boxing thing. Mm-hmm. But as a competitor, it just won't go away. And when I spar with the 20-year-olds, you know, they come after me. They're like, oh, Uriah Hall. I'm like, come on, man, let's just trying to play. And they're like, no, we're trying to fuck you up. Like, all right, let's go, motherfucker. But I love that, though, you know? There's no ego. The only person I can do that with, there's a couple of people, but the one person I can really do that with where we can beat the living shit out of each other. Like, hey, man, you all right? Yeah, let's go get some tacos. It's Kelvin. You know?
That's cool.
Kelvin Gastelum and I just fight and just beat each other up, and we hang out. And that's
How
what
does
I love
that
about
work, though? Like, how do you just, like, sock somebody in the mouth? You're like, how's your family?
You want to get tacos?
Yeah, how the fuck does that work?
You know what? It's an interesting question. I think it's like a dance. You know, when you dance with someone, you both got the same rhythm and the moves. Some people you're going to meet like that where you mesh with in the fight world, and some people you're just not. Friends, you know, you run into people, you're like, man, I feel like I've known this guy for a long time, and you just mesh. And the world's like that. You run into people where you like, and some people you just don't.
You know, for fighters, like I constantly hear this about people after whether there's their long MMA career, their boxing career, kickboxing career. After that, there's like this coping period of like you were talking about how, you know, you're in this like mind state of always trying to fight. Right?
Oh yeah.
And then you have to suddenly just overnight it's gone. So how is that adjustment for? Because I've seen certain fighters not deal with it very well at all, and certain people who deal with it well. So what's the difference between this fighter and that fighter? Like the person who deals with it well and the person who doesn't?
It's an interesting question. I can't really speak for both. I can probably speak for myself. I know when I retired, it was hard to let go of it. Retired. And, you know, everybody handles it differently. A lot of people who retired, and I've heard from them, they kind of retired, but they haven't left that mindset. I didn't really want to retire, to be honest. It was just some politics stuff. And, you know, I was just going to just not show up. And, you know, a couple of people pleaded with me, just take that route. I'm like, why? I feel like I'm a bitch if I take that route. And they're like, well, you know, it looks good on paper. I'm like, well, I don't give a fuck about paper. I'm a warrior. Who gives a fuck what someone's got to say? And they're like, well, just if you go that route, then I guess it's a better outlook later on. And I didn't want to take that route because I felt like I was selling out to myself, but I ended up doing it, stayed up till 3 a.m., wrote that fucking letter, felt like shit afterwards writing that letter of, you know, I'm taking this time to, and I'm like, that's not even me. And then sitting with myself for a few months, just not moving from the couch, just feeling so depressed, you know, like not knowing what to do afterwards. Yeah, I trained, the training didn't feel the same. There was no purpose of training. There was no goal. The best and worst part was how people looked at me. It was like, you were Uriah Hall, the fighter. Now you're Uriah Hall, the human. And I'm like, oh my God. And I haven't experienced that forever. And again, it's hard to explain. I guess some people who retired can relate to that. But not leaving my house and having certain people not saying the right things to me. Everyone was saying, what are you going to do next? Or how much money do you have? No one was like, hey man, you're okay? Like, how are you feeling? Do you need anything? And that was a wake-up call, even though it was hard. And you start to see who your confidants are and who are your constituents. And it was just a learning experience. Credit to my mother, who always told me to pay attention even in the worst circumstance. And she says, your disappointment is God's appointment. And that's how I looked at it.
All right, pastor.
Shit. New career path.
So, okay, I mean, so for you, Asians are ass. Can
Can I get an amen?
I get an amen? Can I get a loan? Can I get a loan? Can I get a loan? Do I not ask when you get scratched?
Okay, let's go to Ephesians. Okay, anyway.
So when you came out of like this this dark period after you kind of like settled in and you were kind of wallowing in that, what really kind of got you out of there? Was it the people around you?
Ooh. Yeah. It was a small smirkle. A circle of people.
That's a white word, bro.
Right?
It was a smirkle.
Well, I have my white moments. I had moments of just, I love white people, by the way.
Okay, they're gone now. We can talk shit. Just a Korean back there.
Is this a Korean guy back
We
there?
need white people, man. What was that?
You was like, give a smirkle of people.
A smirkle of people around you.
Smirkle of whites.
A smirkle of white.
Serious conversation.
Yeah.
It's never serious.
We apologize in advance.
There was supposed to be it was just the right group of people. It was a small circle of people who just were there for me to just not really give too much of an opinion, because it's hard. Everyone's coming out to Wetworks to just tell you what to do and all that stuff. But I'm like, are you listening? Are you even hearing what I say? And I had people who were just like, hey man, I get it. Just know that you're in what you're in, and just you have to go through it, but I'm here, whatever you need. And the biggest thing that I got was the unconditional love of that support. And it helped me. And I felt like I literally crawl out of it. There were moments where I went outside and the sun didn't look the same. I went to training and I just felt weird. And there's an unspoken language of how some people look at you, where you can just tell what they're thinking. And it's like, man, they don't look at me the same anymore. And if you fall victim to that, then you start to feel unworthy of yourself. And I guess, credit to your question earlier about how some people deal with it, they go down the wrong route. But luckily, again, what my mom said to me to always be positive, even the worst circumstance. And, martial arts taught me that when I was younger, to never quit no matter what. I always said, there's got to be a way out of this. My sensei used to tell me that. It's like when your training is done and you got nothing, you're supposed to find something. I'm like, how am I going to find something? I was like, that's the difference of heart. You have to look for something to find. So having that instilled upon me as a kid, I carried that with me, and I crawled out by myself mostly, but there were small people who played a part with those small increments to, give me some pebbles, and I got out of it. And I'll be a liar to say I'm not still going through it. It doesn't just leave right away like what you said. But I have moments like watching a fight, go, fuck, I do miss this. And then that voice like, motherfucker, you're old. What are you You still want to take a punch?
Tap it on your shoulder.
Mom, what are you doing?
But man, it won't leave. So
Yeah.
Well, how soon after? Because I know you kind of mentioned a little bit like, oh man, I didn't really want to retire. I was kind of like forced to in a lot of ways. How soon after did you get all these other people trying to hit you up? Like, hey, you want to fight here? You want to fight here?
Oh
Come
man,
back.
the Russians were the first.
They always been hitting people up. They're just waiting. Please retire.
Giving me
Please.
some-
So like
Yeah.
Brave?
We want to
Brave
make
FC
Uriah
or-
coin. Crypto coin.
We give you 20,000. Motherfucker, do you know who I am? Like, yeah, bro. 20,000.
The guy is like on every ped possible. They're just like jacked out of their mind.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So there were people, but I ignored my social media as much as I could. I would love to compete in karate combat because I'm from karate,
Yeah.
but there's some politic in there, and I feel I have a good relationship with President Awesome. We talk. I know one of the owners. I don't understand their financial side. I think they think I'm too expensive. I guess I am, but I just love to compete. I love to get out there and compete. I feel like they think maybe I'm not as popular in that sense, but I'm like, I am from karate. If you can get Luke in there, and this motherfucker only has like a left kick and a
let's go.
We got the
I don't hate Luke. Luke, I love you, bro. Well, this is a tough word to throw out there.
Pause.
We're cool.
We're cool, Me and Luke sat down, we were on a podcast, and I think me and Luke, we share this similar thing where we know we kind of have respect for each other. We're both like, man, fuck this guy. We're both doing that silently.
That's the
but
fighter
I think
in you.
we both.
You guys are in the same weight division too, right?
Yeah.
Were you guys ever
we both respect each other?
Were you guys ever gonna fight or schedule a
I
fight?
think Karate Combat was trying to schedule that. I'm still down for it.
That would be dope.
But Luke was like, man, I ain't gonna, give you the luxury of stepping into your world. I grapple you first. I'm like, I'll grapple you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not scared of grappling. I haven't
Put it on the table.
Yeah.
But again, it's politics. It's politics. And I'm a fighter. I'm a competitor. I'm a warrior. Let's do this. But people are like, well, let's make sure the glove is 7 ounce. Oh, man, can we just fight? Why are we fucking doing all this politic and shit? But
Yeah.
I would love to compete in Karate Combat. I did boxing the other day with Jake Paul's promotion.
Yeah.
Oh.
What it was called?
I have no idea the name.
Yeah,
of
I
it.
should know this.
Not-
But I saw you fight
MVP?
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yeah, that was
and it was like a
promotion.
last minute replacement. How did that fight even happen?
First of all, it was 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
It was 3 weeks notice.
Were you even boxing at the time? Were you like?
No, I was on the couch. literally.
So you know that depression part I was talking about? That's what
That's what it got.
that was mostly it.
And I was like, Julio. No. But this was like, later. But it was 3 weeks notice.
Yeah.
I had 30 pounds to lose.
Oh my God! Wait, how
You had
heavy
to
did you
cut
get?
that much weight.
30 pounds in 3 weeks, which is pretty much a pound a week, a day.
Holy shit.
And, I'm old school discipline, like Marvin Hagler. I just got up and ran every day. I paid for it. I was fucked up. My fucking sports medicine lady was like, dude, you need to do something else. You can't even walk. Of course, no one sees that side. But 3 weeks, 30 pounds, Julio Cesar Chavez, 56-4, that's his record. I'm 1-0 in boxing.
That's
so I'm
right.
supposed to lose that fight. But I'm like, I'm a fucking warrior, bro. You're a boxer. There's a huge difference. I'm ready to die. Are you? And took the fight, got ready, got there. I hear a lot of politicking in boxing. I felt like I experienced it because when we got ready to the walkout, and I was right there to walk to the ring. They made me wait an extra 8 minutes. Of course, I got cold. I'm like, all right, well, fuck it.
Wow.
I don't
And
need
Goddard
that.
talked about that too.
Oh yeah, and then
That's for sure the game, though.
Fuck yeah, dude. The boxing politics, they are such dicks with that shit, bro. When they want you to lose, they'll do everything. Guys coming backstage saying, "Hey, you know you can't kick, right?" I'm like, "I know, motherfucker. I got my hands."
Bro,
hey, man, there's no kicking in this. I'm like, I know. And, I got out there, and with 3 weeks to prepare, I'm like, I'm going to fight a Mexican. What do Mexicans do? They come at you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fight him like a Mexican.
Yeah.
That was my game plan.
Yeah.
Because I expect a war. And I'm like, I got like 17 minutes. I got to fight him like a Mexican. So I'm like, I'm going to walk him down. But he just kept moving and hitting. And I was like, this motherfucker, he's just going to tag me. Mm-hmm. And I thought I did the best that I could in 3 fucking weeks.
Yeah,
just
dude.
focusing
You landed some good
mostly-
shots on him, man.
But it was just, the game plan was to, duck and move and all that. But I said, fuck it, let me fight him like a Mexican. But it was just more focused on the weight cut. I only had time to cut weight.
Yeah.
30.
No excuses, though. No fucking
Yeah, of
excuses.
course.
How do you drop 30 pounds?
That's insane.
How much did you weigh
Honestly,
at the time? How
Me?
much? did you
I was
weigh?
230. Literally 230, and the fight was 200. But
When did you-
the way I did it was I ran every day. I completely cut out my sugar because sugar is one of the worst thing you can do to your body, especially in this country. Don't get me started on the food here in this country because I spent 2 weeks in Europe. I lost weight eating food in Europe. Our food is shit, bro.
I believe it.
This is a little suspect moment, but bananas aren't supposed to be bending, dude. Bananas. You're
I've been
supposed to
trying to
break
tell you that.
banana, dude.
You don't know.
Bananas are bending. Watermelon are bending. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Dave,
I had
that's
chicken the other day. I'm like, what kind of chicken is this? This chicken don't taste right. Bro, I was eating almost everything over there. And I'm lactose intolerant, and I'm drinking fucking milk and eating cheese in Europe.
that raw
Come back
stuff.
here, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And no one wants to listen. God forbid you say some shit to somebody here. Well, just leave.
America, baby.
If you
You're like, yo, they got nice chicken in France. Why don't you fucking leave
Why don't you
that?
go live there then,
There's
pal?
poison. Well, if you don't like it,
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
No one's forcing you to be here.
yeah.
Get
But
angry
you know
about
what?
that
Going back to
shit.
Julio, I felt like I left it all out there. I felt like I could have did a little more. But for judges to give him almost all the rounds, I was like, but what fucking fight were they watching?
Yeah.
It is what it is. The commentators, though, that was pissing me
Yeah.
off because I went out there with a Mike Tyson theme. I didn't have the bitch protector, I call it, for your.
Yeah.
I didn't have
the band.
because I'm like, oh, Mike Tyson. And they were like, oh, what is he wearing? Why is he just not wearing his, oh, your bitch protector? I wasn't wearing that. And, you know, on the safety of their couch, they were talking shit. Of course, I DM all of them like, I better not run into you pussies because I'll slap the taste out y'all mouth.
Yeah.
One of them is a boxer with a tattoo on his neck. His
You mean
bitch ass.
every
I hope you're
boxer?
watching you, pussy.
Yeah.
The commentating was really bad though. It was
Yeah, they-
very
they
one-sided.
want the boxer to win.
Y'all
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
talking shit. And of course, they're all hyping up his dad.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for his dad, I would have won that fight. The whole show was talking about his dad. So boxing is rigged, man.
It's so interesting with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Like when even in like the Anderson Silva when he was fighting Anderson Silva, they don't really talk about him. They always talk about his dad.
Yeah.
So it's just like I wonder what it feels like for him to constantly live under that shadow because in the match his dad's not fighting. Like he's fighting.
Yeah.
But they always talk about his father,
Yeah.
which is such a weird thing to
It's
feel.
fucked up, but you know, it is what it is. It's not going to be what it was, and it shouldn't be what it's not. So I'm not going to sit here and complain and say shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm just going to, all right, let's take it and move on. If you want to do it again, I'll happily scrap at you. But the fact that I got off the couch, lost 30 pounds in 3 weeks,
That's wild.
fought a former world champion, and walked him down. What the fuck did I lose? Like, fuck you, bro.
Yeah. I don't think people understand, like, you know, in the general casual realm, how hard weight cutting is.
For real.
Because the only reason I got a glimpse of it was because of Cyborg when they put
I
that
was
documentary
thinking about
up.
that, yeah.
And
Young
I didn't-
Churchick too, I think.
Yeah, I never realized what it takes to make weight until that
God.
came out. And after that, that kind of flipped my perspective of like, when you see somebody with a bad cut, it changes my pick. Because I'm like, I don't know about this.
Oh, well, when I fought Sean Strickland, first of all, Sean is a stud. He's a weirdo, but you know.
Did you guys train?
I don't think
together?
anybody's going to argue that.
Me and Sean used to train back in the day, of course. And Sean used to always say, hey, man, don't be throwing all that spinning shit at me. I'm like, all right, no problem, bro. And he was, and takes me down. I'm like, motherfucker.
Come on.
But, you know, I didn't have I didn't have any beef with Sean, but when I fought Sean, the night before the fight, I was in the hospital. I had a bad weight cut. I didn't tell anybody, of course, but the weigh-ins, I was faking the fuck out of it. I was standing there like this, and I felt like a weird kidney thing going on.
no.
And prior to that, when I was supposed to fight Vitor, that's what happened to me. My kidney basically kind of shut down. I had an acute kidney failure, and I ended up not fighting Vitor. The same thing was happening. A week before the fight for Sean, I was doing Epsom salt bath, and I was basically depleting myself. But I was doing it for muscle recovery because I was sore from all that wrestling I was doing. But apparently, doing that too early, I was a little depleted. So going into the weight cut, I lost more water than I already should have. So that extra 2-3 pounds right there, I was faking the fuck out of this. I was dying right there, but it was all body language. All body language. My rib was killing me. I was trying to smile. I was just trying to act normal, and you probably wouldn't have tell.
Definitely one of your worst weight cuts.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you look really like small.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I was so small.
I've never think I've seen
But
you
when
this
we
small
got
before.
back to the hotel, right there after we left, we got back to the hotel. I laid down and I was like this, and then my coach was like, "All right, you good?" I was like, "I don't know, man. I don't feel good." He's like, "No, just sleep it off." I was like, "This one's different, man. I don't feel good." And 20 minutes, I'm turning. So then under the table, we called the UFC, and they took me to the hospital. One of the doctor came in and said, "Your levels are so fucking low, you shouldn't fight.
Damn.
This other fucking doctor came in. I'm not going to say who it was. Hey, let's keep him overnight and put him on IV.
Sounds Russian, but continue.
Brother,
Brother, you'll be fine, brother.
Let's put these in vain, brother.
Drink this, brother. And then so I stayed till like 2 a.m. The night before I fight Sean, and you know I'm on IV or whatever. I ate a fucking sandwich. That was my first meal, a fucking sandwich, bro. But one of those hospital sandwiches.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So, again, no excuse, right? In my mind, I'm like, all right, whatever. I should be fine. Got out of the hospital. I got home around like 3. You know, so I'm relatively good. I got IV, but in the back of my mind, you know, it fucks with you.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, I didn't have a smooth recovery. So, morning of the fight, feel good. Still in the back of my head, I'm okay. I went into the fight, you know, moving around, and Sean has an awkward style. First 30 seconds, he punches me, breaks my orbital. So
shit.
literally, the
First
color of
round?
his shirt.
Damn.
Yeah, first round, breaks this. And I'm like, oh my God, my eye is gone. And the color of your shirt is what I'm seeing. And I'm like, oh, well, you can't show it. You know, the ref will stop the fight. And I've never fought with one eye before. So I'm like, oh my God, adjust. So he's long. We're trying to tip to tap. And I'm like, I can't hit this motherfucker. My peripheral is off already. You lose one eye,
Yeah.
you know? So at one point I'm doing physics. I'm measuring my jabs to try to hit him. Round 2, again, I'm trying to figure it out. Round 3, my coach kind of caught what's going on, and I'm not trying to show anything because it's body language. And round 4, 5, I just remember having a moment. I look over my coach, and he's just like, don't do it, man. Don't quit. And I wanted to, because after this eye was gone, this eye was fading. So to give you a perspective, it's like if you cover your right eye and you put your left hand here, you can kind of barely see.
Monik.
So I'm having
I'm
that
done.
vision the whole time.
I'm not fucking. You
Yeah,
can't
and
see
it
shit.
Yeah,
sucks.
dunzo.
You know, a guy like that, you got to be 100%.
Hands are low.
So
you don't know where that
it's a
jab comes
shitty
from.
fight, you know. And so the whole fight, I'm just trying to see him. I'm trying to figure it out. It was somewhere around there. That's when I got hit, and I'm like, oh my God.
I would have never
And-
known.
And that's for
what I'm
5
saying.
rounds.
Nobody knows. But if I say something, oh, you a bitch.
Yeah.
Stop fucking complaining.
No
so why would I
excuses.
say something, you know?
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
But-
this fight was so because the first 2 rounds, now that you say it makes sense, but in the 3rd round, you started putting some heat on.
Because I said fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, when I have that fuck it moment, I just remember it's such a shitty feeling because, for one, I didn't want to fight Sean because he was ranked 13 at the time and I was ranked 8. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, top 5. Title contingency after that.
Yeah.
And who was I chasing? That bitch ass Darren Till.
Darren
And they were protecting the fuck out of him. When the UFC likes you, they'll protect you. They'll give you certain fights that you like.
Man, you and Darren
Till.
That would have been a
Wait,
fight.
what about
His ass
karate
so
combat?
bad.
What about you just do karate combat?
He's a bitch. He don't want to do it, dude. He's a bitch. He'd be the first to be like, oh, I'll fucking fight. He's such a bitch, dude. Darren Till. Which camera?
Any of them.
Any of them. Pick all of them.
Darren Till.
All the above.
You're a bitch.
Oh, shit.
Yo, I've never watched
I
a
will
fight so bad.
you for free. That's how much you're a bitch. I'll fight you for free on the streets.
And you're
You're
ashy.
a bitch. You're ashy.
You white ass?
Yeah, you're
Where
white
you from
ass.
sucks. Yeah, I said it. Because I'm from New York, bitch, and we're not scared, motherfucker.
Yeah, you fucking dunce. You fucking down that.
You fucking, I don't care. I don't fucking care.
Wait, what's your beef with Darren? I don't think I even know about that.
Because there's a couple of times that I was like, hey, man, let's do this. And he was like, I don't know, he was just talking. First of all, he's ugly.
There it is. That's the core. He's an ugly.
It's mostly that.
He thinks he's entitled. And he's a piece of shit. And he's a liar. He talks all this shit, but then when it comes to him, he backs up. He had comms out kind of like, you know when you were like a pussy and you have somebody behind you? That's how I view Darren Till. He's a pussy. Didn't a boxer took him down the other day when he fought a boxer? Fucking pussy, dude. He's a bitch.
Wait, the Julio Cesar Chavez fight?
No. He boxed and they had a scuffle at the end of the boxing
No, but like
match.
the Julio Cesar Chavez, wasn't he supposed to fight?
He was
and
supposed
you
to.
replaced him,
And I
right?
replaced him.
Oh shit!
I would box Darren Till, but I would have so much pleasure in kickboxing or MMA fighting him just to take him down and manhandle his bitch ass.
Bro, someone
I
make
feel
a
like-
kickboxing.
I feel like he does
fight.
need a fight fight though.
Yeah.
He had that one little.
He's such a bitch, bro.
Hey man, I love it.
This is good. I think you're gonna get this fight.
Like someone so much.
Someone's gonna hit you up for this fight.
Because when I wanted to fight him, he was somewhere in Abu Dhabi or something, and UFC was protecting him. And I was like, bro, I'll come to your country. I'll adjust. I even told UFC, I'll take a pay cut. I was that. I was so sure. He had 4 losses in a row, and he was ranked number 6, and I had 4 wins in a row, and I was 8. So I'm like, perfect.
Yeah.
Wait, he had 4 losses in a row.
Right here.
Yeah.
Look at here.
Oh yeah.
UFC, yeah. When UFC
Abu
likes
Dhabi,
you,
Robert, Derek, DDP.
Oh yeah, and you got the DDP fight.
or was it
you,
4 or 3?
And you were coming off that 4-fight win streak, right?
Yeah.
Anderson Silva, Chris Weidman. It was like you were on a streak too.
I was on a streak, so I was like, oh, give me Darren Till. He's 6.
perfect.
Yeah.
I take him out, top 5.
And stylistically, it's a fun fight. It's striker versus
fight.
striker.
That was a
right?
perfect fight.
Style's trash, dude.
Okay.
You don't know anything, Nick.
No, I'm just
Style's
saying,
trash.
like
Your
as
chin
a
is
fan.
up.
you
I'll
know?
expose you right now, so you can work
Yeah,
your
yeah.
weakness.
This is good.
Your chin is up.
Yeah.
Your chin is up. You go in and out like a fencer. You have an overhand when you step back and a somewhat decent back leg kick. And a tattoo. What else you got?
A really bad tattoo.
Terrible ass tattoo. Some chick. Whatever. Fuck
David
that.
loves
He does have that tattoo.
His tattoo's probably one of the worst in the UFC ever.
He's a piece of shit, dude.
Do
I've
that.
never really talked shit about fighters, but he's that guy, bro. He's a piece of shit.
His
Piece of
trajectory
shit, man.
kind of
Fucking hate him.
It just went all the way down. I mean, he was on. Such
That's
a
why I
huge-
wanted to beat his ass, because I knew I could beat him. But UFC protects certain fighters, and you know, a guy like me, I saw where I was being placed. You know, they were trying to make me like a gatekeeper. I'm not a gatekeeper. So I bent over for you guys. There were fights I didn't want to take back in the day when Joe Silva was.
Yeah.
Dude, there were fights that I didn't want to take, and they were like, "You gotta take this." I'm like, "Dude, that makes no sense." When I fought Gegard Mousasi twice, I fought him, and then I fought him 3 weeks later again. I was like, "I
Yeah.
just beat this motherfucker."
You found
Yeah,
3 weeks
I wanted
later.
to- I wanted
3 or
to-
4 weeks later.
I wanted to ask you about that. That was so fucking weird because you
I didn't want to. That made no sense to me.
That was
because-
the craziest KO of all time.
because you back kicked him into an oblivion.
Oh,
And then the flying knee. And then the flying knee.
First of all, Gegard's the homie, by the way.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I went to Netherlands and we saw him. This motherfucker gave me a cup with his face on it. I'm like, thanks, you dick.
Oh, that is so
Me
good.
and him, we're really cool. So I got no beef with him. But at the time when I fought him, I was supposed to lose. I was a replacement. So, you know, I was ranked number 25 at the time. He was ranked 6 or 7. And I had 2 or 3 weeks notice. Flew to Japan. I had 2 guys with me. This motherfucker had an entourage. So I'm supposed to lose on paper. First round, he mauled me. Second round, my coach, who's not really an MMA guy, he's a boxer, he was like, listen, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but don't let it happen again.
Just stop it.
I was like, he's
Hey, cut that shit, bro. Cut that out.
move. So,
Something happened.
something happened.
Don't do it.
Don't do it again.
Sprawl or something.
He's
That's
also
fucking funny, dude.
Was he? Is he also Chael's boxing coach?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
his name?
Clayton Hires.
Clayton Hires.
That's
So
hilarious.
funny.
So,
And you know that time when he hit you like this? Don't do that. Do something
but that's
different.
what I love about it. You know, he's like,
Yeah.
just keep it simple.
It's good advice still.
And yeah, he's like, jab, move your feet. Backtrack. A month and change before, you know who taught me that jumping spinning back kick? Michael Jai White.
No way. I saw a video of you guys sparring,
Yeah.
which was really fucking dope.
out of here.
Michael
Before that.
Jai White.
Michael Jai White taught me that
Here.
kick. Boom.
This is one of the coolest
reason why I
KOs
did
ever.
it like that is to take off the fat. And he was explaining to move without telegraphing. The dude's a stud. He's a genius. And the way he was teaching me, I mean, he threw a couple of kicks, and I'm like, how did your body not move? The hardest shit I had to learn.
Yeah.
And he was like, you throw a great spinning back kick. Here's how you do it where nobody can see it coming. But I had to watch Gegard's fight, and every fight that I watched, he was just doing the same thing to people. And the one fight that I watched was Machida. And if you know Machida, when Machida fight, he twitches a lot. And what I noticed when Machida was fighting him, every time Machida twitched, Gegard would drop down. Like Machida go like that, and he would go like this, because I think he's trying to counter it. So that's all I picked. I was like, you know what? I'm sure if I twitch, he'll drop down, and I'll throw that kick. That was my game plan. So I went like this, and it was too beautiful. He went right
Bro,
into it,
highlight.
and that was the kick.
One of the craziest KOs
But I love
of
you,
all time.
Gegard. You're the homie.
Michael Jai White, man.
Michael Jai White told me that kick.
He
Yeah,
is-
Michael Jai White gets a lot of shit online because
Really?
I think it's just because so it started with the the Bruce Lee comment, because somebody, I think it was Vlad, Vlad always starts shit up, and he asked him, like, could you beat Bruce Lee, which is kind of a weird question to ask, because BruceLee has this legendary status, but Michael Jai White's huge, and he's also a consummate professional in martial arts
nerd,
but people don't look at that. They go, oh, blood and bone.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's a movie.
It's not even.
But he has 7 black belts, and the dude's legit. And he's 60 now.
Is he?
And
He
that
looks
video
good.
that you saw, prior to that, we were actually going at it, and the guy that was filming, our coach, Arnold Chun, he was like, yeah, y'all should chill out.
Bro, he can move, man.
The way we were moving, we understood each other's rhythm, like we were talking about, understanding the rhythm, and we both just did this, picking up our pace. And then our coach was like, hey, what are y'all doing? Yeah. It's like we had to come out of it.
Oh, shit.
And we both were enjoying it. There was no ego, but then that was us playing around. But before, I wish we had that video.
Because that spinning back kick that he taught you, it's so tight. Yeah, I mean, you could literally throw it from here to here if you wanted to. Which is,
well, that's what he taught me. He taught me to throw it as if I was this close to you. And then, again, I can do it, but the guy's a stud, man. I can't thank him enough for that.
Your background, you said you did karate in New York, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Is that more point sparring like the NASCA, or were you doing more full contact?
Kyokushin is the style, and it was like an organizational group. Sometimes they have open invitation, and it was fun fighting Taekwondo guys, just destroy them. But
Destroyed, bitch.
hey, man, hey, let me tell you something.
Taekwondo's not real.
No. Korea only lost one time. It was a war. And we got to do it again.
We beat ourselves.
One more time,
it was fun.
Run it back.
Run it back one more time.
We'll beat you now.
Yeah, I beat you. I make your woman cover woman.
You did katas?
Yeah. We call it punses or whatever. Let me tell you something.
But back in the day, it was more traditional values, and just that, very. And I'm glad I got that as a kid, because now as I'm older, some of those traditional values carries over. So when I see a lot of fighters just very barbaric, I'm like, man, they ain't got no traditional values. It's just more like, yeah, man, I'm on TV, man. Sometimes I talk to people and they're like, you're a fighter? You speak so well. If I'm around white people, I gotta. I'm not gonna be hood in front of white people.
Yeah.
Put a suit on, Negro. Put a suit on.
Hey, another new merch.
Another shirt.
Yo, Uriah for president.
Uriah Hall. Put a shirt on.
I'm here to make all the blacks look good. I know we have a bad rep, but we can do it. All we need is one white to stand with us to get us out.
Just one.
So I was digging. I found your first fight.
Holy shit! Yeah.
So what was how the hell did you go from I'm in karate class to now I'm going to take a fight in a gym? How did this become
It's a
real?
big gym.
Were you taking? Did you have a real job?
This was like was it a gym? It's like
An Indian reservation, maybe?
It probably.
Casino.
This was
The early days.
I think his name is.
Damn, this
and
motherfucker
my
big.
very first fight, I was scared.
Oh, shit.
It didn't hit me. I was fast back then. It didn't hit me until I got punched, which was right before this. And then I was just so reactive, and I knocked him out with a right hand, I think. Broke his orbital, broke everything.
Oh, no.
I might have been his last fight.
Oh, no.
Oh, dude, killed his dreams.
He's a nice guy, but I
mugged
was
this guy.
young. I just didn't care.
Oh my God.
So how did you get to this point? Did you have a normal 9-to-5 job, or was it like?
How happy you are.
Yeah, bro. So at the time, I think I might have been a black belt here. I was working for the organization back then, and somebody, I think it was MMA Junkie, it might have been, emailed me or sent me a Facebook message saying, season 17. It was like 2 weeks later. It was like, season 17, Ultimate Fighter is coming up. I think you should try out, man. Wow. I remember being on my bed saying, how am I going to pay rent? And when I saw that, I put everything in storage. I had $600 in my account.
Wow, that's
And
fucking wild.
I bought a one-way ticket. I had no idea how I was going to... I didn't even think about how I'm going to come back. I said to myself, I'm going to beg to come back when I tried out for the Ultimate Fighter. And of course, when I bought that one-way ticket and I went, a lot of motherfuckers had the same plan.
Shit.
Over 800 people was there. And the tryouts were from 7 a.m. and it ended at 2 in the morning.
Damn, bro.
And at the end, they were calling names, and I was number 20-something.
What are the tryouts like? Are they assessing not only skill, but also personality?
Back then, I mean, right now, I think they just hand select you. But back then you had to fight to get in the house. And if you lose, they send you home. And if you win,
it's
yeah.
They used to have like an audition process, right? Where you do
Right
like
now?
like back in the day, like maybe when you were on it. Did they do like
I
you have to do
remember-
like grappling rounds and then like
Yes, that's what
sparring
I did.
rounds?
I did a grappling round. I did a punching mitt round. But the most important part was the interview. So you sit around a bunch of executives, and Gilbert, who his son just got into the UFC, he was on Team Jones. He somehow we were talking, and he was like, "You should do your voice impression, that Coming to America voice." And he was like, "Bro, when you go in there with the executives, you should do that." I'm like, "No, bro, I don't want to fuck this up." He's like, "Dude, they need personality." And I was like, "I don't know, man. This is kind of."
I'm here to fight. So what do you mean?
America's Got Talent?
Do it, yeah.
Like, hey, put on this dress real quick. Like, yo,
character.
But I did it though. I walked in, Eddie Murphy.
You're like, what the
I did, bro. I did. I really fucking did. I walked in Eddie Murphy like, "Hello, I am here to do the interview today. What do you want to know?" And they're like, "Okay." And I can see them trying to mumble laugh. And at the end of the interview, I went back normal, and they were like, "Wow, what the fuck? That's not your voice." And the producer's like, "Man, I like you. You're funny."
wow, what great advice, dude.
works.
That was
Seriously.
awesome.
Thank you,
Great
Gilbert.
Hey, that's legit.
And that's how I got in. Listen, there's some good, just like with the UFC, there's great. If it wasn't for the UFC, I wouldn't even be here right now with you guys. So there's good thing that happen, and it comes with the bad. And some people are just lucky where they get to maneuver differently. People like Connor or, like Sugar. And I don't hate them, but, when the UFC see certain values, it's like, all right, can this motherfucker put money in the seat? Oh, you're talking about saving the world? Get the fuck out of here, What do you mean global warming,
Yeah,
Talk about some real...
Can you do your accent
real
again?
shit.
Yeah, do the accent thing.
I think we should, yeah. So when you go out there and you start talking shit like these guys, for them to do what they had to do, it plays a certain character, and then people go, "Wow, that guy's free-minded. He can say whatever he wants. I like that guy." It builds that entertainment. Now, all the guys that are like, "Wait a minute, I paved the way to do my shit right, and no one's recognizing that," like a Colby Covington. He's a great fucking guy. He was on his last contract in Brazil, and motherfuckers was like, "I need to start talking shit. Brazil's a dumb." And then everybody's like, "Oh my God, he said it about Brazil. We should start watching him."
So crazy.
So now, I personally feel it's like a character. It's like a video game. This character comes with this. But there are great people that I know that still work there who I still talk to. So it comes with the good and bad. And a lot of people are afraid of how they're being looked at. You walk away, how are you going to be looked at?
Yeah. For you, when you get into the octagon with people that you have trained with before or you have fought before, like you said, you knew like Sean Strickland in that fight, right? Does that also affect your mentality, or is it
Not
just
really.
like, you're just another person that I got?
Not really, yeah. I mean, the first time I felt weird with it was Kelvin when we fought each other.
Yeah.
But that's because, I forgot about this. I was going through some shit that night. The organization I was working for basically was fucking me right there with no Vaseline. Yeah.
Wow.
They basically wanted me to sign a contract that gave him 33 3/3% of everything.
No way.
Now I don't know math too well, but I'm like, isn't that like pretty much half, right? And
After taxes, yeah.
and not much was say, right? It was more like, well, we'll manage you. So I'm like, no details, none of that stuff. And this was like a couple weeks prior.
Wow.
And
This is for the finale, right?
yeah, and this
Wow.
was the organization that fired me. Because when I got off the Ultimate Fighter, I was this to them.
Yeah.
And I had no gym. So I made a call, and that voice was like, "Don't do it, Negro, don't do it." And sure enough, I called my old coach, and I had no gym. Because I knew I made it to the finale. So what did they do? They took it as an opportunity. Wanted me to do commercial, which wasn't even really a commercial. It was an infomercial about selling them. It was more like, when Uriah was young, he went through this adversity. But if you train here, it will give you all. I was like, this ain't 5 minutes for a fucking documentary, And when I left the organization, people thought I left for money, but they don't know the real truth. So I'll say the truth right now. And listen up, because I may never say this shit again. When I left the organization that I was working for, the night that I fought Kelvin Gastelum for the UFC, they wanted me. I'm talking before I even went out to fight him. They wanted me to tweet out shit from my shirt. For sale.
Yo, post this link.
For sale.
Twitter.
They wanted me to do that.
God.
Tweet shit out. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm getting ready to die, basically, right?
My
and even a
God.
week prior, they wanted me to sign the contract. And I didn't want to sign it because my buddy was like, don't sign it, have a lawyer read it. Because I was just getting frustrated. I'll do it. He's like, no, let a lawyer read it. And when the lawyer told me, dude, do not sign that. They own you for 5 years. You have no say. They take this much. And I was like, what? So now I was like, I don't want to sign it yet. And they got all like, well, if you don't sign it, what did they say?
We'll give you T-shirt sales.
Pretty much, right?
You won't get a shirt.
The people who work for the to be able to commission. He said the commission said I need to sign it.
Bullshit.
Liar.
Commission had nothing to do with it. Right? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And he was like, if you don't sign it, you can't fight because commission said you have to sign it. And I'm like, what? I don't know what commission is. And I was like, listen, man, I just feel a little hesitant right now. And the promise was, after your fight, sign it. So they were banking on me winning. So I was like, all right, after the fight, I signed. I remember crying because I was in the office with this dude, and I'm like, you motherfuckers fired me.
Yeah.
Said basically, I can't do nothing. But the moment I became somebody,
Wow.
let's grab
That
him.
must make you feel like shit.
Oh my God, right
real.
then and there. And then I had to go out there and fight kind of my best friend because we were in the same room. We were roommates for 8 weeks on the show. So me and him were awesome. And then we beat their teams equally and we're like, oh, fuck, we got to fight each other. And Dana was like, yeah, it's called The Ultimate Fighter, bro. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So now I got to separate those emotions. I was fine until a couple of weeks before that fight where the organization that I was, with was pretty much trying to fuck me, but nobody knows this. Even their student don't know this. They think Uriah went down because he left because he wanted money, but they were trying to like get me to sign this, tweet shit out, basically trying to control me. It's a fucking cult, man.
Did you say what the organization was?
I mean, I don't want to say too much to give them too much credit. They know who they are.
Darren Till's
right there.
gym.
Yeah, Darren. It was actually Darren Till.
Darren
You
Till.
piece of shit, Darren. So
They know who they are.
what happened after the fight? So
Perfect. After the fight, the guys who were supposed to be there, my old
Yeah.
coaches, left.
no way.
Didn't even see him. When I went back to that dressing room,
They were gone?
Yo, that's wild.
That's
When I
fucked.
say gone, I'm looking around, but the night before, took me out. Steak.
Oh
We'll pay for this. Oh, they fucked me good. But you know what? At that harsh moment, man, it was a learning period. Because I was alone again. And I'm like, wow, this game is different. When you're on top, you're somebody.
Like, how transparent is their shittiness? Like, it's
shit.
so bad. They couldn't
so
even
shitty.
pretend a little bit. They're just like, oh, you lost. Fuck you. I'm out.
Left me.
And from that moment, is that when you were like, hey, Kelvin Gastelum, can I come train with you?
Actually,
Is that what happened?
He came down because I was in California. And we became roommates again, and he came down. And we were training again. Kelvin and I are like best friends, man. He's one of the homies. His mom always considered me the older brother. Always like, hey, could you call Kelvin? And tell him stop dicking around or something. I love Kelvin.
Tell them stop eating so much. Stop missing weight.
He loves me. But that is the guy I can call, and I know he'll be there.
Man.
And it's so good to have that, like, hey, Kelvin, I need your help. I got you, bro. What's up? And I'll do the same for him. I have at least 3 or 4 people I know on one hand. I can call. Hey, I'm stuck in Brazil. I got you. Any good bitches out there? I can call those people.
That's how you're stuck out there. What about the bitches, though?
I'm in a lot of trouble.
I lost my passport. But what about that?
I got a couple of girls. Don't worry about it. But what do you really need help with?
Yeah, man.
Damn, that must have been a whole mindfuck. Having to fight this dude.
Now seeing this, knowing the backstory,
we were
That's
just
pretty
having
wild.
fun here, man.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was going through so much shit, and the stigma is everybody keeps saying, yeah, Uriah wasn't the same after the knockout with Adam Sella. First of all, that has nothing to do with anything, bro. Adam Sella, and think about it. This is how dumb people are. I'm going to educate people right now. The Adam Sella was like, what, the first fight? Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
and then
How many fights did I have after that?
Yeah.
In the house?
Yeah.
3 fights?
Yeah.
So
Buffalo,
when I
right?
had that issue right after Adam Sella,
After all the wins,
that's how
yeah.
dumb people are.
Yeah.
It's when I left the organization or when I got out of this, I was getting screwed all over. There was no proper guide. There was no people going, all right, this is the road, da 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 da.
Yeah.
The only somewhat guide I had was right after the show, before Dana took us to strip club.
is that what happened?
That's cool.
That's cool.
Before that, he was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you get out of here and that fucking kick comes out, everybody's coming after you. You better be careful. And I was like, I'm good. I'm from New York.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That's pretty crazy that he
I
said that to you.
didn't know how everybody from the wet works. I mean, there was a time where John Jones' managers come. I mean, every manager, and I didn't have anybody just sitting beside me going, "Back up, man." Nobody. And I was just like,
That's crazy.
And to not have that proper guide and everything, it was just like, and me being me, I was like, I'll fight anybody. There were fights that, they didn't make sense, but you can't say no to the UFC. They don't like that. The more you say no, you do this. There's a lot of yes men in UFC right now. Oh yeah, we'll give you fights, you'll lose, but you got to say yes. And the moment you have integrity, like, I don't want to do that. That makes no sense. What? Well, if you don't do it, we'll push you back to fight at the end of the year, and you won't make a certain amount of money. All right, I'll take it. The fights that I've lost, no lie, I did not want to do them. Didn't want to do them. And I check out. For me, if I'm not excited, if I'm not like, I check out. The guys who I wanted to fight Izzy. Not because I hate him, because I'm like, he's a stud. I love that style. I'm like Goku, bro. I love a challenge.
Yeah.
If this motherfucker was better than me, or I'm like, oh, let's go. But then when they feed you to other people, I check out. And I'm like, oh, man, I got to get my mind back. So now Uriah has a mental problem. Motherfucker, you know how hard it is just to walk to that octagon? That is the hardest walk, if you ask anybody. To walk and have people cheering and booing, the boss looking at you saying, don't fuck this up. Millions of people looking at the screen. Your mama's over there and you're like, fuck, why is she here? Your girl, your family member, and then you're scared out of your mind, and the door locks, and fucking ref Herb Dean looks at you, be like, you ready? And you like, no. What you really want to say, and this motherfucker's trying to take your head off, and you got no way out of this, because if you get out, you're a bitch, and you have to do it, and you're like, did I train every time that I should have? I shouldn't have ate that cheesecake. There's so much shit. It's a pressure cooker. And then for you to go out there and fight those demons, and then fight this motherfucker, and then walk out and someone goes, you suck.
Yeah, it's wild.
And that kills me. And God forbid you say anything. Oh, you're sensitive. Just be a fighter and shut the fuck up. Just shut up and dribble.
Yeah.
So at some point, I just stopped responding to fans. At one point, I hated fans. My coach was like, bro, if anybody gets a picture with you, it'd be the most valuable picture on the planet. And I always say, nope, fuck you, you're okay,
Yeah.
But my coach, again, Clayton, he's like, listen, regardless if people hate you or love you, they want to see you. And believe it or not, you're in a position where you have a role. And yeah, I guess everything is coming from you, but you cannot lose who you are. And my mother taught me that too. You cannot lose who you are. The world is going to try to change you, but you should be that change instead. And it's hard, man. Look how hard it is to be nice. I know how to fix traffic right now. You ready for this? This is how you fix traffic and road rage and everything. Can you imagine if everyone was considerate? There would be no bad traffic. Because now I'm not just thinking about my dumb ass. I'm thinking about someone else. But no one wants to do that.
I stopped having road rage because I'm the problem. That's what I realized.
You look at the mirror?
Yeah, I was like, look at this fucking idiot. I was like, oh, I ran the red.
I crashed.
I know how to get from point A to point B, but what I have to say, I am very extremely racist.
Yeah. As you should on the road. I
In
think.
my car.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fair
Out
game.
of my car, I love everybody equally, but man, I hate the blacks, the whites, the Jews.
Yep.
I hate all you motherfuckers.
Yep.
In my car. But out of my car, I love everybody.
You drive to any heavily Asian populated area in Los Angeles, good luck.
Yeah, you're gonna hate them
Your
too.
insurance goes up. Everything.
hate them too.
It's crazy, dude. They don't give a fuck.
You
They
wanna
literally
shake your
don't
fist at
care.
them.
Have you been to Texas, my guy?
What's it like in
Rules
Texas?
in Asia are different, so they just bring those over
what
here.
Is Oprah, what is Oprah known for besides dumb shit? What is she known for?
Besides losing weight and gaining weight really fast.
Besides Ozempic, what is she known for? Giving away shit,
giving
right?
free
Charity
cars.
bag.
Free
This
cars.
is Oprah. This is Texas when you come. You get a license. You get nobody fucking.
You would think it's easy to try because it's like big open roads, right?
Good luck, everybody else.
That happens out here a lot.
No, man. Texas is different, bro. First of all, there's that saying, don't mess with Texas. I live in Texas for only one reason. Tax purposes.
Yeah.
I couldn't give a fuck. But I have some great friends out there, and the Texans will talk shit about New York because New York would talk shit about Texans. There's a bunch of freedom shit, I get out there where you can't do anywhere else, like have a gun,
Yeah.
But I think if I'm gonna get a gun, shouldn't I at least be qualified? I can't just get a gun.
Not
like
Texas.
think of a pilot license, bro. You can't. You gotta go
There's some
through
training.
hours, you can't have no bad apples. But here's a gun, bro. But I get it, But the right to bear arms, I'm all about. But can I be qualified? Bro. There's too many smart people in the world for us to continue to do dumb shit. Why do you think a stop sign was created? For dumb motherfuckers who don't think I should probably stop.
And then people like me who ignore it completely.
That's not for me.
That's a suggestion. You know what I mean?
Yellow means hurry up, red is coming.
Yellow means me. I was like, that's for me.
Tune in tonight.
On that topic of that's such an interesting take on, especially I don't think about what it feels for a fighter to hear things from fans, because we're also casual fans too, and my perspective on that, and I've talked about it on this podcast multiple times, is that I feel like fighters, though it's really hard to do, never take any weight in what a fan says, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Because for us, we're always watching as people that we want to be, right? So anything that we say, whether it's a compliment or it's a diss, bears no fucking weight on anything that you do, because we're not in your position. We're saying it as if we want to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when a fan says, "Oh, you suck," or a fan says, "You're great," none of it matters. The praise or the criticisms don't matter at all. It's just I sometimes feel like fighters have to remember that we actually want to be you. So when your coach is like, they would love to take a photo of you. Of course we would, right? Because for us, we're looking at it as basketball players, as a sports thing.
Absolutely.
Right?
LeBron
So-
sucks. How many times have we heard that?
Yeah.
Does he?
Does he suck? No.
No.
You know what I mean? We're just
Make more
picking
money than you ever will.
So for us, it's like picking our favorite player in a game. You know what I mean? So sometimes when fighters take it to heart, it's like, don't worry about anything that we say.
Yeah.
We're just taking it from an entertainment aspect. Obviously, there are people who feel like, I've been to a couple of UFC fights, and some of the stuff that people say are fucking wild.
It's crazy.
Just get up. I'm like, you don't think he's trying?
Boo! You just running and jabbing and actually playing it safe and doing a good job, but boo!
Yeah, just get up. It's like his last name ends with Ov. He's not getting up.
Yeah. He's stuck
not
there.
getting up. He's there.
He's
I
done.
realized that too late in my career, though, because I am sensitive, and I'm from a different background. For me, martial arts was more of just learning self-defense and building confidence. And in the karate world, we only use it if we have to. I would never just start a fight. Now I will. I'll come online with a troll and beat you up for free.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Let's set that up.
I've had some stuff I can't really talk about. They know. I hope you're watching. But because they forget I'm
scary.
in the hood. But I was more sensitive in that sense when people say stuff. I'm like, what's up, motherfucker? But as I got older, I'm like, man, I wish I would go back in time. I'm like, bro, none of this shit matters. Especially what they say. It's what you do. But guess what? When you're in it, it's hard. It's like racism. I get racism on a daily basis. A lot of people don't understand that. And they're like, how? I don't see it. Bro, there's a place called Highland Park. It's a block away from where I live.
I know where that is.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
It's like Whitopia, bro. I'm talking oil money rich white.
Oh,
If I walk down there, bro, heads will turn. And I made a joke to my buddy who lives out there, because he was like, nah, bro, you're overthinking it. He's white. And I'm like, listen, if you walk down the street with a chandelier, I'm pretty sure someone will try to help you. What do you think is going to happen if I walk down the street with a
Where'd
chandelier?
you get that?
Whose house is that?
And as funny as that may sound, it's true. Now, a lot of people always say, oh, you're putting too much. But I'm like, bro, I live in it. I constantly live in it. I get attacked by it every day. My girlfriend saw it the other day, man. I went to a gas station. I'm running past this girl locking her door. I'm like, what the fuck? But here's the problem. The same way you look at bad cops, we're making all the cops look bad, because there's some great cops out there, and I get it. Blue, protect each other. All those dick cocksucking pricks, asshole motherfuckers that should be locked up and get fucked in the ass on a daily basis. Bad cops. They're making all the good cops look bad. So all the bad Negroes are making all the good blacks look bad. Yes, I said it. I'm from the hood, but I had a choice. I could have been a victim or a victor, and I chose. And what happens when, you know what, let me go back to my hood and help him out. Oh, this Negro think he's better than us. Chitty chitty bang bang.
I think there's a narrative that happens, right? So especially now, what people are seeing is that one of the more complicated subjects that people had is when they see certain things that's glorified in a certain ethnic group, right? Let's say for black culture, right? People don't understand that when somebody in your community does something bad, the whole community is not celebrating the bad person. They're looking at them within their own community like, what the fuck? But the outside but the outside perspective is, oh, they're celebrating it. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure they're not, right? I'm pretty sure that people within the community, they'll deal with what they'll have to deal with. And I think that's kind of what put out to, like, because of like the COVID thing that happened, there was a lot of ugly stuff that was revealed that a majority of the world couldn't see, right? And so, like, the idea, I mean, we make jokes about it. There's like that Dave Chappelle sketch where I think like a cop busted in and it was a black dude at his house, and he was like, how'd you put up pictures of your family? You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker put a picture of his family.
You see like these things that people don't get to experience on the everyday, right? Like, I made this joke too. It was like, COVID was the first time I got to be a black person. Because every time I coughed, it was like saying the N-word. You know what I mean? It was fucking wild. You know what I'm saying? So that was like our experience of we will walk down the street, they will walk on the other side. I'm like, oh shit, I'm black. I'm like, this is crazy.
I understand you. Yeah, man, it sucks, man. But you know what? Again, going back to my mom, you got to be the change, and you just got to change your lenses. I can see that. I can talk all this shit. But the thing is, how are you affected by it? How do you react to it? Those negative affirmations that are coming to me, someone calling me the N-word. Back in the day, I'll break your face. But now I'm like, oh, okay, what else you got, bro?
Yeah.
I get it. It's the power that you give those words. And most of the times, those people are really suffering. Think about it. For you to wake up, crack your fingers, and want to pick on me. Like, come on. Something's wrong with you. You need a hug, bro.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with you. And I've had people online, and now I just do it for entertainment purposes. Because my friend's like, bro, why are you arguing with these guys? Why don't give them energy? I'm like, this is fun, dude.
I'm retired, dog. Let me do whatever the fuck I want.
Bro. Or my failure, man, I always see you in the comments section. Like, nigga, what else am I supposed to do? It's called the internet. Why do I always see you in the comment section? I had people see me in Starbucks. What do you do in Starbucks? Getting coffee, motherfucker. Yeah, but where's your friends? I need my friends to get coffee? Yeah.
I just remember
They
this
asked
one
some
clip. There was
stupid
somebody
questions.
asking you something stupid, and I thought you were going to kill this guy.
Was it a kid?
I think it was a kid. Yes, it was a kid.
Oh my
Who was
God.
that?
Do you know, wait, what are you talking about?
First of
It was a
all,
while ago.
yeah, it was when I was fighting Julio, right? This little dork, he was, I don't know how he got in, and he was like, and I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what.
Dude, I thought something was wrong with me. I was like, am I dehydrated? Did I drink enough water?
I hate that kid.
I can't stand this.
Is he like an influencer kid?
If I
Yeah,
ever
he's
catch you in person, I promise I will slap you. And you better have your camera so you get views, because you can get a lot.
Monetize this.
This fucker, and he kept mumbling, and I'm
He's
like,
mumbling the whole time.
man, I really didn't cut enough water out. What was wrong with me?
Yeah.
I thought something was wrong with me. And then he was
you're
like, yeah,
generally
we
trying
just
to
do
listen
this on purpose. And I'm like, bro, I'm in fight mode, man. What's wrong with you? And they don't understand fight mode.
Yeah.
Credit to what you were saying about the clicks and views. They don't realize when you're a lion and you're getting ready to kill and someone's like poking a fucking lion like this. And I kind of got mad and stuff. And of course, every Gen Z that said something negative were, they were siding with him. And I'm looking at the comments, and everybody that agreed with me was older. I'm like, oh yeah, they don't get it. But then he wrote something and he deleted it, you prick. He wrote and apologized. And I was gonna screenshot. I think I might have a screenshot of it. He wrote and apologized, and then deleted it and wrote some shit about, just like for views of what I said. Because I went online and I talked about it because people were saying something negative. And I'm like, this little prick. So I have a message for you, bro. I swear, if I see you again, I will slap you for views.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
That's how we turn this country around.
But see, that's the
honestly.
thing too. It's like I understand like you want to make jokes, but also time and place really matters for jokes to hit in comedy in general.
They think it's funny. Oh, it's just a joke, bro. That's not funny, bro. It might be funny to you and you little dorky friend. It's not funny.
Especially because you're literally about to fight. You're drained. You just lost 30
They don't
pounds in 3
understand,
weeks.
man.
It's
Who's
like,
that other kid? There's a little white kid that walks around with this big black dude, and he picks on people. And then when they try to rush him, the black dude comes out and and defends him and stuff. Like that. I forgot his name. I hope you're watching, man. I hope he does that to me. I was knock his ass out and his black dude. I hope he does that shit to me. Like, he'll pick on people. He'll do dumb shit, bump into people, and when they turn around to say something, this black dude's come out of nowhere like, yo, back up, and push them away.
That's wild.
I hope. Because guess what? You're probably going to sue me, but who said you're going to be around to do that?
That's the internet, though. It's pretty tough, man. Like,
We're just getting dumber, man.
It's crazy how they let them in these like official MMA media events.
that's the thing
too.
that I didn't understand too.
That
It's like,
doesn't make sense,
bro. What the fuck? I understand. Like, everything's a business, right?
Yeah.
So they want people who can grab clicks or whatever. That's fine. But there's a version of that that's really good, right? That doesn't have to do that at the expense of the fighters. Because at the end of the day, if it's a fight organization, you should protect your fighters, and you want the best fights. So when you let these people in, like, I like, interviewers that keep it lighthearted and fun, but it's not at the expense of the person who's going up to fight.
It's not entertaining anymore. Look at
Yeah.
YouTube. Is what 7, 5, 6 seconds. Our attention span is just dying. I mean, even I fell into that category. There's this kid, bro.
Fight this kid.
Oh, this is the guy.
Bro, I really thought something was wrong with me. I was like, why am I not hearing this kid?
Look at your comment.
And I was like, bro, I can't understand you.
Is this after the open workout or something?
I was this.
I was this close, bro. I was this fucking close. I was like, do you ask questions to fighters? I'm like, yeah, think about the questions you're asked. And he did it again.
You know what got me nervous actually at this point is when you put his hand on his shoulder.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
what that means.
I got nervous.
I know what
too.
that means. Somebody about to get fucked up, dude. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's what John Jones did to Tom Aspinall.
I was like, oh, some shit's about to happen.
Yeah, man. They don't know, man. I think real repercussion would really make them understand. Didn't some guy shot a kid who was some kid
Yeah,
was
at a-
walking
at a
around?
grocery store.
Yeah,
Some,
yeah.
like, kid
I would've
pranked a
shot him
dude.
too. I would have done the same thing.
Shot him. The kid
I would have
complained.
shot him too.
There was one in a Sabaro.
His mom was
You
like,
seen that
he
one?
was just joking. Why did you shoot him? It's like, this dude tried
Shoot
to
her
steal my...
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I think
Stupid,
I think they
man.
won the case.
You serious?
I think they might have won.
The kids?
The kid and the mom.
No way.
I think so.
There was a prankster in a mall that was doing it to somebody, and he kind of warned him that he had a gun. And
Yeah, that's the one. I think that's
Yeah,
the
that's the one by the Sabaro.
Yeah, he won. The
Yeah,
old
he
guy
won.
won. The old guy won.
Oh, good.
the old
good.
guy won.
Because
Yeah.
it looked like he was
One
trying to like
for us.
sock him or something.
Because they were trying to put him. It's like no, that's self defense. Like
Yeah,
you
that's-
approached him, he gave you a warning, and then he was aggressing towards him. So if you look at the video, the other guy was the aggressor. Whether it's a prank or not, that's your interpretation.
Yeah.
the other person doesn't know.
For real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're a
Yeah.
stranger, but who approached strangers like that?
Homie was a slick shot though. He just shot out and then
Wow.
and walked
Right?
way out.
Yeah. He had the
Like Han
sleeve gun. He
Solo.
shot it like this. Where'd that blood come from, dude?
It fell to the ground.
I wanted to ask you this though. This is way back. You know when the Sean Strickland fight? I'm not sure if you ever addressed it, but there was a part where you got dazed in that third round. What happened?
The Sean Strickland fight?
Yeah, was it like a clash of heads? Did he?
Yeah.
What
we
was
bumped
that?
heads. So, I mean, there was some shit that was happening that I can't even say it's illegal. It was just like, fuck. On top of me being blind, I got kicked in the nuts. It was like a headbutt. And I'm like, the ref didn't see that. So, me getting a headbutt, and I'm like frustrated. I can't even see. I I think I threw my hand up or something. And it was just a rough night, man. Yeah, my left eye. I think, it was my left eye. What am I saying?
It was kind of crazy though watching this fight because I mean, for you from an outside perspective, it was super rough.
Yeah.
But in the latter rounds, you started getting his timing with the jab, and you were slipping
Yeah.
and you were countering. So I was like, oh shit, like you're coming back.
I'm back.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, I got headbutt.
Yeah, right there. Like
yeah.
I couldn't see what
Oh.
happened. Like what was that? It was
It was
headbutt.
like I think he go back a little bit. I think he threw like a. I think it was before. It happened so fast. But at one point, I just said, "Man, fuck this." I really couldn't see him the whole time. Like I
Yeah, your like
couldn't-
eyes are closed too.
Yeah, I
in that
couldn't
moment.
see him.
I mean, it was crazy. You survived this round like all the way through. I was like,
At one point, it was just will. It was just
Yeah.
pure will. Just
Dude,
will.
5
just will.
rounds with like missing 2 eyes, like that's so tough, bro. I can't even imagine.
It's so, and this fight, believe it or not, was the fight that I knew I would have fought Izzy. This was the fight. But they wanted Alex. They were setting up Alex.
Yeah,
Alex had 3 wins and they gave him a title shot.
Yeah.
And it was around that time I was like, man, fuck this.
When you're hearing this stuff too, especially because this was
Right
this is
there.
at the Apex.
Yeah.
It's like quiet, and you could hear the.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
okay.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, because in the Ultimate Fighter it was the same thing. It was very quiet.
Does the commentary ever get to you?
Not really. Unless it's commentary that I don't like Dan Hardy. I don't like him. I think he's a prick.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
I think
But
Dan
he
is
said
not the
some
same.
shit one time. I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but I think he said something about me being racist to white folks.
to Brits.
I'm not racist to Brits. I like
What if my
All
buddy
right.
Darren Till?
The guys
from
Liverpool.
Just Darren Till. But I don't like him, man. I think he's a prick. I hope he's. I think you're a prick, bro.
That's a crazy take.
You're not calling everyone out now and retire.
Dude, there are so many potential fights for you. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Just set yourself up.
You and Darren Till would have been such a banger in the UFC.
I wanted that
wasted.
fight. I
What a
was
wasted-
I was stretching for that fight, but he was in Abu Dhabi ducking me, and I think his coach was saying, yeah, he's out here training some type of recovery. He didn't want to fight. I was like, I thought you said anyone, anywhere, anytime. What's up, bro? I was really stretching for that fight, but I felt like UFC was protecting, man. It sucked, man, because even now thinking about it, I get angry, I get pissed off. The coulda, woulda, shoulda. But I have to kind of look back and look where I am right now. I stepped away a little early. I know a lot of guys are still in the field. I don't want to be that codependent on money in that sense. I feel like I lose a part of me of being older and still doing it. If the right opportunity presents itself, I'll jump on it. I spar and I'm like, should I be taking more head blows? I don't want to lose my articulateness. There's some fighters that I talk to that slurs, and I'm like, maybe this is a blessing.
I know quite a few, man, and they be talking to me about, I want to start a podcast. I'm like, hey, man, that's not for you.
I know who you're talking to. We're not going to say his
got
name.
hit up
He's probably on the show, probably.
There's a friend of mine who hit me up, and he's a fighter, and he was like, hey, man, I want to do a podcast.
Oh,
and I'm
dude,
like,
don't do the
and
voice.
that is the
voice.
That's the
Don't do the
CTE voice,
voice.
though.
It's also a little Asian.
Yeah, no. It wasn't Asian, dude. It's a little Down syndrome like, and so he kind of came at.
Damn.
I'm like, you don't want to disrespect the dude,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, because I thought it was a joke,
Yeah.
right? Because he's like, oh, it's not a podcast, and I'm like, I don't even know.
man.
Stop saying it.
Hold on, let me finish, dude. Oh, it's not a podcast. But he's talking to me on the phone, and I'm just like, how do I tell this guy?
So what'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you tell
I was like, this is a good idea. And he was like, I should come on yours. And I just said, hello?
My phone conversation.
Hello?
Paper.
I started crumbling a piece of paper. What was that? Oh, sorry.
let's go through and tell him. Yeah.
Lose my number.
You know what's funny? I learned something about that. About sometimes it's all about timing how you tell someone. I think a guy was talking about how his friend invited him to see a play, and he said he thought the play was terrible. But then, he saw the friend, and the friend was like, after the show, so what did you think? And right then and there, he would have been like, oh, dude, you suck, But instead, he was like, man, you know what? I've never been to something like this. This was quite different.
There we go.
Good answer.
I've never been to something like
Right?
this.
But then later
This was
on,
different.
in
Love
a
it.
calmer, because you got to understand, in that heightened mindset where you're so excited, like, what'd you think? I did good, right? A lot of people want that feedback.
Yeah.
And to diminish that. And something that simple, I think, happens on a regular base, where you get even kids. Hey, Dad, what do you think? This was great, right? You suck, son. You could have done better. You diminish that kids, or even adults. Like you went to your boss. Boss, I was thinking about this new project. What do you think about it? Oh, get out of here. I've told people my dream on certain thing, and they shut it down. And I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that. That little one word. So in that moment of that person being heightened about it, it's saying the right stuff, but then later on in a common environment, like, listen, I've never been to something like that, but would you like for me to be really honest what I really think? Now you're in a safer
what about a
environment.
fighter? Like, they suck so bad, and they're like, I'm going to join the UFC. Would you be like, hey, man, I've never seen something like that?
It's so different.
I'll be honest,
So
'cause
unique.
I get a lot of people in my DMs. I want to train. I want to start. I'm only 16. I'm 25. I want to train. What do I do? And I'm like, nigga, start. Just start.
It's like, what you mean?
Start.
Stop messaging me.
But I
to
watch
find a
their
gym.
videos, and I see some stuff, and they're like, "Look at my spinning kick. What do you think?" And I'm like, "Shit." But what I've learned,
okay?
because I have to take my own advice to listen to understand and not listen to reply. And I studied psychology, human psychology, because I wanted to understand people. Actually, I started to understand women. Yes, I figured you bitches out. So I started to understand women, because I'm dating women, and I'm like, well, I'm doing all these right things, and it's not being reciprocated properly. Or, you're a good guy, and then they get bored. Or you're a bad guy, but it's like this work. So I dove into it just to understand, and what I understand about women, not to jump off topic, is not what they want, because they have no fucking clue what they want. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
See that wife?
It's what
Got a doctor here.
It's not what they want. It's what they respond to. It has nothing to do with it. Well, they can say, "Hey, I want this." Because here's the thing with women, and I'm sure you guys would agree with this. If you ask any woman on the planet, they'd be like, "What do you look for in a man?" Well, he's got to be this tall. He wants this. 95% of men would say this: "I just want peace."
That's impossible. You got to be gay at that point. That's fucking impossible.
Oral alone.
Yeah.
We're coming to the end of the show, but I wanted to get some of a fighter's opinion on some of the stuff that just recently happened. Were you able to watch the Anthony Joshua?
Absolutely not. I did not watch any boxing. I don't really watch boxing. I like old school, Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns. I'm an old school guy. But I can tell you right now, these guys, they're just big and strong. I have no clue why Anthony doesn't tuck his fucking chin, bro.
I think that's the
motherfucker fights
That
with
was the
his chin
story of
up.
this whole fight.
That's the story.
How do you
here.
fight a big, strong guy with your chin in the air?
Yeah, so this is the ending of the fifth round.
boys,
he got Dubois
Watch.
pulled back a little bit and then put his hands down.
Yeah, but chin down, but that's like boxing 101. No, am I tripping?
I mean, biggest critique of Anthony Joshua is that he's a pretty guy with a really strong right hand, but his boxing fundamentals have never been there, and he's just been put in a place where he's the face of boxing because he's really good looking and strong, right? And then this was that narrative that was kind of going into this fight. They're like, yo, Anthony Joshua, better watch out because you're about to fight. It's going to be. Are you going to go with this guy who has a strong right or somebody who has willpower? And then willpower obviously beat Anthony
Especially a
Joshua.
heavyweight.
And I think the biggest critique too here was that, which some people have to understand if they didn't watch the whole fight, he was rocked round one. And
Anthony?
So he got rocked hard throughout every single round.
Every round, like
Up until the
wobbling.
fifth. And so when he was spamming his right, he was already out. He was gone. So he was trying to get him out as fast as possible. And all Dubois had to do was plant, dink, and it was pretty much done because he threw that uppercut from here all the way to here with that chin up, and everybody was, even Teddy Atlas was like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah,
Teddy
Well,
Atlas was getting in on it.
I don't follow boxing. I don't know boxing too much. Again, I'm from the old school, but to me it's just basic. If I'm going to look at boxing, I'm thinking you're going to have your hands only. You got to have good footwork. And you got to keep your hands up and keep your chin tucked and monitor your basic strikes and keep distance and range. To me, that's not even like a thought. It's like a guy telling me if you're an MMA fighter, you got to learn wrestling defense and you got to know how to, switch up your dynamics depending on what the person is going to do. You have to have that. So it's just basic. But I don't watch boxing. Yeah. I'm not like, it's like I don't even watch football, bro. I'm one of those guys. I like figure skating.
Hey, the Japanese, very good.
Yeah.
It's articulate.
Do you watch? Are you one of those fighters that don't like watching UFC or keep up with it, or?
Man, it's hard. I haven't really watched since I really left, unless my teammates are fighting.
Yeah.
It doesn't really pose an interest to me anymore to watch it. I don't get that because when I'm done, even when I'm fighting, I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah.
It takes me a while to get in that mindset. I'm going to kill you, and it takes me a while to get out of it. You know, I say, "Hey, you doing? You're right. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up?" You know,
That fucking scared me. Holy shit! I was like, I knew it.
That's what I'm saying.
Men can't have babies.
I remember when I left the Ultimate Fighter, literally, when I walked out and we were in the house for 6-7 weeks, and I remember taking a walk in Vegas, somewhere. And I was just taking a casual walk, and a lady passed me, and people kept passing me, and I was like, what the fuck? I was in that fight mode for 7 weeks. So being normal was hard, and everyone handles it differently. You know, like some people are like, yeah, I want my family to be here to watch me. I don't want my family to be there at all. I don't want my mom. When my mom shows up, I lose every time. I'm like, Mom, stop coming to my fight. You made me lose. Why? I'm not doing anything. Exactly. Just stay home. You know? So
Don't worry about this.
I don't want to look at you and worry about you.
Yeah, for real.
So I don't know. I handle it differently.
Yeah.
But I don't really pose an interest. Not that I hate it. It just doesn't give me that. And plus, it's on every fucking week. There's no build-up.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was like, oh, man, in 2 weeks, UFC, this is coming up. Now it's like, what just happened? There's fighters I don't even know.
The roster's really deep.
It's so
I have
weird now.
no idea who they are.
When we do these picks, we only know about like 6.
Like the OG people, and we're like, where did this guy?
Yeah, but guess here's the funny thing about that. The era you grew up in no longer really exists.
So crazy.
There's a new era coming out.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys remember the 90s, man. I think the 90s was the best era. I mean, shit was real, food was real, jeans were real, it was authentic, everything was authentic. You go over, it was like games with your boys, and we played games. We weren't like on computer or anything. Now it's just like you go over, everyone's on their phone.
Yeah, it's a hard shift. Like it's pretty much irreversible, right? Because this is now what the state is. Like this is how it's going to be. To get people away from this highly addictive app and phone is going to be such an uphill battle. And now too, it's like now that there's like studies of people telling you like, okay, when you should introduce a phone to your child is very, very important.
Bro, even the guys who invented this shit don't let them.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing on Netflix? I forgot what it's called, man. There's a show on Netflix about that. The inventors are like, the guy who invented the like fucking button, he invented it for some positive shit. And he's like, I had no idea how bad this shit would go out.
Yeah.
Bro, I've seen videos where dude in wheelchair doing some shit or someone helping, someone had the audacity to unlike that. How the fuck you unlike something like that, bro?
Hilarious, dude.
Fortunately, this is the end of our time, man.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No. I just want to say
great.
this was a pleasure, man.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Meeting you.
That was awesome.
Getting to see this other side. Of
I know
you.
this has been on for like months, right? We've been planning this for months.
Yeah, please come back anytime.
Oh, dude,
we don't have to
thank
talk
you.
about fighting. We just
I'm
shoot
down
the
the
shit.
street, so
Oh, perfect.
But you're based out of Texas, right?
yeah. But I have a place here too. So
Okay. And can you reveal any fights about that in the work for you?
honestly,
Maybe?
the only fight I can talk about is a fight with myself on a consistent daily basis. I'm fighting to stay disciplined,
good.
regimented.
It's good.
I'm fighting temptation. I'm just fighting to be the best, better version of myself. And you know what I'm fighting too? I'm fighting your comments. I'm fighting your negative comments.
Let me tell
I'm
you
fighting
something.
It's an everyday fight.
all that.
You got to talk to Cutman Tate because Cutman Tate's the petty king, dude. He's petty wop.
We just had
I
him
love
on.
Tate, bro.
He is petty.
We didn't know how
love
petty
it.
he
I had
was.
no
We
idea how
man.
petty Tate was until he started talking about all the shit talking. And I see on his page, he really does go in on people.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. I love Tate, man. I'll bring Tate to a fight. I'll bring Tate to a fight. 'Cause Tate
funny.
probably don't have to throw a punch. He'd be like, what, nigga? You want some of that? All right. You know? So I love Tate, man. Shout out to Tate. Cut man, Tate, you the man, bro.
Guys, give it up for Uriah Hall.
Hey, what an episode.